Okay, hello, everyone. Welcome. Let me quickly notify everyone that we are live. Quickly drop in your name if you're watching. Hello, Milan. You number one. So today is going to be a work session, not work session, feedback session. Mainly going to focus not in mood to work. I was trying to learn plant factory and making something, and we'll see if that works, and maybe I will work if people want. I'm trying to focus on few things. I will show. Just give me a second. We clean up stuff. I will show you what I was doing basically, so you understand. Okay, so let everyone join. Hello, Edward. How are you? I will quickly show you like what I was up to. Basically, this is a designer. So there is a problem what I was trying to sort out. So if you see, we have an atlas basically. It could be anything. I'm scanning the leaves also. So it's from there. So I scan them individually, right? So imagine we have. So we have. What I'm trying to do is to pack it better. So imagine if we have a mesh version of this, how we simply unwrap in 3D software, we pack it nicely with the lesser space. That's what I want to achieve, because mesh is not a problem these days, and we don't need space now in our assets basically. So this is what we have. So what I found, we have Atlas splitter, this one. So you put in the base color and you give it a opacity. It gives you the thing. Okay, and then you can select which shape you want basically based on that, which is good. And it have much more options which I used in my graph as well. This is the one. And then you can say grid view, and it create this, which you can auto scale, and it fits there. But that's not what I want. I want them to fit better. So you can change the grid and everything how you want. And you can, I think here you can say, okay, I only want the big one. So that's what I did in here. So that's what this pack is. There's uh basically taking it, splitting it into two, putting side by side, and giving me one single thing. And then I have three inputs made, and then it give me three outputs. Basically, you have Atlas, and it select the largest one, put them side by side, which is it works for mine, but do not work for smaller one. So imagine if I change, or if I want another one, I have to redo this whole setup. So I'm trying to figure out a way if we can kind of UV pack in this, but Atlas is like from this. Imagine based on this alpha, it creates something, a bounding box type of thing, or polygon and something, and then we pack it based on that. What I can do is I can pack it as is if it can. somehow. But other thing is, what we can do is bevel basically. So you put in there, and this give you basically extension. So this can act as a padding. So imagine you need more space around it, so that you can basically expand it, and then you simply level it to match the bottom things from here. See, so now we have basically much larger version of it, so which will pack, and it will kind of, you know, pack it much better. Or we can blur it and level it also. That's also another way to get a larger shape, circular shape out of it. But yeah, so this is what I was happening. And the second thing, I was trying to, I use the same preset. I was trying to learn how if I can replace the leaves. So now the issue I'm facing here is because your this plant factory do not allow you to make atlases basically. So, and it's really complicated setup. I don't want to destroy it. And yeah, so what happening right now, if I show you closely, is putting both of the leaves. So I'm trying to figure out a way, if I can, how can I select the single one. And in the leaves, I don't see any option. There is this thing, okay, which can help you, you know, put the pivot somewhere, but it's for this thing. So I'm trying to crop the, the other day we saw, we can, make a mesh, and we can put the UVs. You see, it works in that sense, but then what I'm gonna do about the other one. And and also, come on, it got stuck here. Okay. So the other thing I found out in this material, which is awesome, I didn't know about it before. Basically, you when you have the material, you can go to, edit graph, and then it opens up this material editor, which is awesome. This opens up, there are like so many nodes and stuff. Like if you love nodes, and everything have, like even Unreal Material, Blender Material, everything have nodes. So this is awesome based on that, so you can change. So I tried, but I failed miserably. But because I have a packed texture of this alpha was in blue channel. I tried to split it. I was doing something wrong, so it did not. I tried inverting and putting in transparency. It did not work, so I just exported the image, separate image, basically to save time. So then I got into this second problem, where I'm having this thing, and there is one solution. If I show you, so in geometry you have cutout leaf here. So in cutout leaf, I know I'm going in a different place, but just bear with me. Okay, so you can, which one was it? I only changed one. This is stock. Okay, we can select, and no, it's leaf, Carnia leaf one. So this one. Okay, so then you can click on this tiny leaf. It gives you this window. Okay, so now this window you can create a new one. This can called D one. Okay, and then you simply just be careful. Oh, this is a really crazy stuff. Don't make it zero. It's like when you make it smaller, smaller is means more subdivision. So then you can simply come here and make your atlas. I'll quickly show you again here. Simply, so this is like the atlas in speed tree, but it's not as good as speed tree. It really drop. And you can, I think, change the thing from different one. So if you feel like, okay, this should be here. Yes, it comes here. Now we have roughly packed our leaves. Okay, and this one also roughly many magic. So like I have to show you, like if you make it point one, it make the grid smaller. So don't be careful with this one. Don't make it zero. It's gonna crash basically. Not gonna crash, but it's gonna just go into this loop. So I usually keep it one. One means it don't not gonna do anything. So whatever the mesh you are creating is the boss. So basically you and if you need the in between mesh, then you need to make it something 0.5. Okay, so now it's like subdividing half, and you can, I think, make it round and smooth with this one if you want. So yeah, so this is it, and then you can basically, if you want new one on the other side, you can basically duplicate it from here, and now it is point one. So you can say 2, and then you can simply transform. I think you can select all of them, and I want them here, and precisely we can put the hook here. Okay, so we have our 2 leaf here, and then I think we don't need to save as. I think we can simply close, and you can uh, select the cutout on your leaves. If I just disable this and I select this and leave, I will just bring my cutout leaf here. Let's try. See, now this will be correct. So now this will work perfectly. Yeah. So yeah, so there is workaround, but what I want to achieve is, you know, make myself crazy. Yeah, coolio. So this is what I was doing. So I want to keep doing this two things, and I will just jump back in there. That's who is here. Hello, double stop. Oh, hello, long time. Uh, the plant factory. You were there when we started with it, long time back. So I'm still dabbling with it. It's fun. It's so fun. Hello, Nikhil. I actually read your message. You need to retract it. Welcome. You're new here. Welcome. So welcome. So let's get to Discord server with the feedback. Let's see how many people have fill in the thing. Is, I think, as always, is Edward and Milan. You're awesome, guys. Thank you very much for putting work. We'll look into other entries also. And let's go with Edward. Oh, it was so same. Like it, I thought it posted before also. No, we saw it. No, Edward. Last time we saw this. Is it the same or you deleted and put? Oh yeah. Here, this is the one. Yeah, I believe you like this. This is enough. Don't stress too much. This is good. Just continue with the other stuff and just go crazy. This is good. Like you, again, like we don't need surface layer, but you added. It's good. Love the tiny chip pops. This crack, like if you want to extend, you can extend this crack surrounding, and rather than having straight one, it go like a thunder, like like that, like a thunder. Basically, rather than straight, I have my pen somewhere. Is it? Ooh, damn! Look at that. So, so if it will be like if I draw with my mouse, it will like this. Correct. Like of course, like thick to thin. Same goes here, and if it will be oops, slight bendy. Okay. And the same goes for this, and it will go. Look at this. My hand is jiggy jiggy. Like this one is slightly good, but like it will have a thin one here. It will be just a crease. Basically, no need to make the top one, but make sure don't put overdo it also. Yeah. Yeah. So this is good. Like you is overall is good. If you want to improve the crack, you can improve the crack. Rest is done. Like it is good. Focus on other things. Don't focus on tiny things. We need to bring everything at same place for now. And this is you created some stone tiles. Yeah, this is good. um DM me, I will send you a resource to basically sculpt in ZBrush. So there was a tutorial I narrated long time back. Okay, send you time lapse how to make this styling, basically stone wall and brick, or basically I will show you. It will help you. Okay, DM me. And okay, you're typing. Nice, nice. Okay, Milan did some crazy stuff already. Window blinds, nice. I think we can have that thread also in the corner. There is this thread, right, which is hanging. That will add a. We are already going with that fidelity, so we can think we can have that, which used to. Think, I'll show you here. We have very few to basically to control it. Basically, we have. Mm, and not just working on the glass mat. Okay. It's fine. You can have a simple shader also. Same. You can make a shader with the vertex blend. So basically, if you need the corner dirt, so you can have it painted the corner. So that is fine. But overall, it's good. Mm. And for the wood direction, usually like what I have is I don't know. This is not final, right, Mila? This is just a test, right? So I will not comment basically. Over comment. This is half. Half, yeah, half is good. Like if you can utilize and overlap some things, half is good. And I believe even like you don't need to. You can use small 512 by 512 texture and tile it. So this will this maybe 2 meter. So then it will be tiling 4 times. If you make 1K texture, they're gonna tile twice, and it will not matter much. Will not be uh, that much. But the only thing is like the mapping of like it's usually the wood is over the longer side. I know you already know that. Just to point out so other people are watching. So mostly the wood's direction is always keep it in the longer side. So imagine this is a strip. Okay, so this is long to this side. So keep the direction of the wood in that direction. Same for this part, this part. So it basically is how it works. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. It's nothing much like because like if I would love to see the overall. So you have all these pieces, right? I would say just quickly do the sculpting pass. Okay, bring the high poly if your PC can handle. Bring the high poly or just decimate it and bring it in Unreal, and we'll see how it looks overall, like the same scene. Okay. So now you have some wooden parts, some stone part, and there is a basically use why this, I don't think the stone will be on top of the roof, so I would say just remove it. Maybe there is a ground on the tree root or something like they might be, but that's weird. It looks weird there. Don't add there. And that's is good. Like I would say just first bring everything, like these are wooden part. Maybe the on Monday I can show how to sculpt wood, right? Already saw the stone, so we can see how to sculpt wood with the normally fun stuff. Okay, and there is this Tory gate also, so this can make sense, but this could be smaller. Let me go back to the concept. It is there from the start. did not. There is, but look odd. Don't add this one. And this story gate is really small. So I would say like you can skip this. Here it makes sense because there is a stone wall underneath it. Here it's the roof, so it's not needed. And I would say just add shrine there rather than Torii gate. You can add a shrine. Okay, so that will be much better and will be relatable. Here it is okay because we added. Or you can have, if you want to add, you can add a smaller one. Okay, so it seems large one and seems really heavy on top of the wooden one. And yeah, overall is good. And there is a ground, which could be again the stone tiles. Basically, you can have a flat stone tiles, basically laid here, yeah, and mixed with the dirt will work basically in there. Okay, so just try to bring all the colors in there, then define which one you need. And this one definitely is a stone wall, mud and stone wall. So definitely need to be more organic, and that we can make basically. Okay, so there is a lot of stone woodwork, a lot of stone work. So we'll work on that continuing. Okay, so let's if you have following question, just add up there, comment there. Yeah. And let's look. This is we saw Edward. We saw, and Christian had posted some good stuff. Add a bit more blocking into the scene. I have started a bit adding fog. Awesome. This one just volumetric fog under. Thinking of adding more fog cards in the background. Also have a question on adding tileable texture. I usually add more modeling detail before I unwrap UVs and texturing. Start now adding textures. uh, so so we need to send that box mapping timestamp to Christian. Yeah, so I will just um our previous live streams timestamps. Okay. That's why, guys, timestamps are important. And Milan, thank you very much for doing it, and everyone who is timestamping the video. If anyone have time, little bit, if you can do the previous one, whichever you see, don't have timestamp, all the live streams, will really appreciate it. And yeah, people are started to ask the documents. Where is the document which we promised? So I need to make that. So maybe on the weekend, I will sit and make that document with basically the whole structure of this bootcamp. And I saw this update. Here is a summit brain environment. I have refined. Wait, first, understand how much details we need in model. Sometimes help drive it as well. Okay, so here's some update on environment. I've refined the block out of the building, added necessary details, sculpted some tree just to already tested Unreal importers. Hmm. Yeah, looks cute. Hmm. Nice. Yeah, there's the some parts I think they were like Maya bridge and everything. There was something here, no? There is a distance bridge in this. Maybe add a camera in Unreal. Let's introduce the textures. Overall looking good. Awesome. And Vadim is Vadiming. Hello, thank you for commenting. Vadim is crazy, like going in detail into machinery. He's doing his own stuff. He love modeling and following his passion. So let him, because it will be easy to texture all of them. Like we can have a tileable material, and we can basically with a single blended material, you can have it. Basically, change the color and how much information you need, and there. I think it's easy. Mm, okay. Where Martina? I did those vertex curve tool inside model toolkit. Nice. A couple of braids and duplicate them. Um, Honestly, I'm doing it because the first one is since I use Unreal then itself than prop modeling. And the guy prefers speed for block code. Export the model inside edit in Blender. Use whichever. I think that's why they made the tools. So I believe that's why they have a lot of stuff. They have rigging tools also. They have now character creator inside there, and I believe you can do animation inside. You can import animation. You can now they have modeling tool, unwrapping. You can scatter stuff. Basically, like, there is a bunch of stuff, and you can convert that back to a static mesh. So everything they have given for the same reason, so people don't have to leave. Okay, so this was there, and also this we have given last time. Okay, let's poke Rodrigo. Okay, I believe. Yeah, this was. Yes, this is good. and I was looking forward to this. Yeah, he's busy with work, but it's awesome. This is also like I believe like you if it can be same with the night mood with more like kimono festival type of stuff. I don't know if it's China or Japan. It's yen. I think it's Japan only. Yeah. So it's like kimono festival type of thing and like more romantic mood. It will be so much awesome. I would love to see it happening. And this one was yeah, this one. Um, last Pokemon also. This one I always saw Farhan posting in normal working progress and feedback. I like it. He is posting it there, but I will ask Pokemon here also. Did you think of any story? So basically, like, what I loved overall, like what he's trying to do, like it's always fun. Like you have when the starting when the megas can also come. I'm not degrading his work, but basically people just went nuts with the all the stuff put in the scene. It's not environment. We need to put story and other things. So basically, like there is this door, and we can make some wires coming out and going in. Maybe it is something, or maybe we put if you see in dark have this arc reactor type of thing. Something is that like that orb is there. So that could be a nice thing if you just want to make model a scene. I think it's more detail in the rooftop area, pillar variation, break repetitive material, decal. Again, his and story should be the first thing, and definitely we can bevel up these things simply, add some geometry, and then think the material fidelity we need to improve. I definitely think we will get all these things done by Taliban materials. But those all overall, it will look like oh, it's so nice. But when you start to look it closely, it's gonna look no not finished. And also like it's big. Look at this character scale; it's big. So yes, adding that story might really help and improve. Sambo, it's only have a structure being a problem. I doubt is the mezzanine floor is kind of support to reach the next floor. Check the artwork 3D. For others, they have kept that kind of confusing what to do. Okay. Still having collider issue and send the mesh and try to import and check. Since scene is the sense, do you want it? Um. Okay, so that we can, and then we can look at these things. I don't think like the collision issue is that like that we can simply fix it by turning on and off. But I think I'm definitely sure there is some setting is missing. I'd a person need to pause for a moment or resume soon. Okay, awesome. That's another thing like motivating people. I'll show you that this someone haven't posted anything like here. See, I posted and they posted also. Okay. Either like no, you have to post and post it. But this is awesome. I'm glad little bit of push always help. Farhan. Uh, yep. So this was he lacked Nipun like the basic modeling things. Ooh, saw me doing Sami stuff. Nice. But like you didn't put all the blockouts. Don't move to. Uh, so Sammy, if you are watching, then just put all the blockouts first with a simple placeholder title textures. First, we need to see the big picture. We can keep detailing this tree for a month, and then we found out like okay that it's not required. You're gonna waste a lot of time. Okay, the tree is like we can make one and we can duplicate it around, and nobody will notice. So don't do focus on this. Focus on the main theme. And there is this lantern trying to showcase, which is nice. And then yeah, more detail, like more prop work. And there should be this grass and moss. And how you can make moss is simply you can use the geometry nodes or maybe make simple dots like tiny spheres or discs. You can scatter them across and you can scatter them around. You can use foliage paint tool and other things to paint it around and fill in there, or you can just simply make a texture also. So that will basically we want to see the whole picture first. Some is um this I was really looking forward. This was good. Thank you very much. Time I have updated stone asset, foliage asset. Nice. This is good. I loved it actually. The mood and everything is awesome. So I believe like what I suggested was to make a few rock pieces and then use those to make the whole structure. But nice. It's a really big scene. Like if you're starting up, then it should be smaller scale. But I'm sure like it can be placed on top of it. But I don't know, it's a pilot land. We don't need to. Awesome. I think this one, Anastasia. Oh, poster or what? Damn, look at that. Crazy stuff. Where is it in the scene? Oh, here. Damn, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Like this. This is here on the back. and that is more detailed. But we have a whole scene here to look at. Oh, uh, hmm. I hope it don't discourage. Like it's not direct. Hmm. Nice. Just been modeling some more building and remotely haven't done anything to fix and gone yet. A UV like that. Nice. You think? Oh, we didn't see. Nice. So if anyone have a question, you can ask. Like I'm gonna keep doing this. If you have question, you can ask. This is for you. So don't leave this opportunity to ask. Nice, nice. Where is heart? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, Alicia was doing awesome stuff. We watch like try to post once a week. Nice. This one I think haven't no announcement. And I think from here, people just abandon the project. Yeah, people have just Anant. I can ask Anant. Okay, this one was a bad. No, she was busy. This was too big. I found out, but not unlimited. Let's poke him also. Vikram was stuck and just Bini. So basically, like, if someone is watching, you can basically send your, if you don't know how to do your scene, you can send your concept art or another project. I will help you basically block out your environment so you can focus on details. Okay, okay, yeah, Christian. Christian is the only one who was kind enough to ask me to post it on LinkedIn. I would really appreciate that. Just boosted, reach to more people, and he was the only one who kind enough to post it in there. This is me. I didn't post it my own. Hmm. I have this scene. I can show you now. Awesome. Okay, so we are on the end. So let's see if someone have here. Yeah, not Mr. Edward, and we have two people watching, and those are the you awesome people, I think, Milan and Edward, I believe. So I will just quickly see. I think that we can take our leave. I think if nobody have any question, then why sit? Or I can just keep doing my stuff on this thing. No, I'll just go. Let me show you the project. Where was it? Hmm, Let me check. I'm opening it up, and I will checking the. I'll show you the project basically, which I want initially wanted to make. I still want to make that. It's one passionate one. I love that. If that is correct. I know it's Friday night. People are, maybe I will just start skipping this on Friday if people can't join. I can make it on Thursday and do it twice only, Tuesday and Thursday maybe. Yeah, that will be like Tuesday is the work session and village maps. I think it's here in our project only. Nice. Here, show you. I'll show you. Okay, here. So this is already covered in the previous live stream. So this is the basically a one closed village. Basically, you have to find the clues and you have to sort it out. So basically, it's on based on the same painting you saw here. So this is based on this. So I was really interested about this banyan. I wanted to make this tree, and there is a lot of foliage. It's much more, and it's playable also, right? So you can play. See, I cannot go because I have turned on the collision. Sambo. So these are all trees I simply made in Blender. These bushes, these are came from the plant factory. All these trees and everything. And the scattering and everything I turned it off, but the landscape is similar to the other one. Basically, you can see. So these I want to make a different one. Maybe it will be like the bamboo bridge, not the stone bridge. The other one could be the stone bridge because that's the main one. It's like more swampy and river everything and more lush. And the distant one, I think I was going to fill in with the farms. So there'll be wheat farm, you can go, but you cannot go outside of the village basically. So yeah, so then you come and if you have to mission, you have to meet stuff like that. You can do in here, and that's what I'm making. So, and then this door is a portal, and then you come here. Every village have this entry gate in India, so that's what it represents. Maybe I can make it bigger and match it to the main size. So this is basically we have, maybe I'll move it here, and there is this empty area where we have usually some program or something, a speech or something like that. And then you come from this side of the village, and these are like all the compounds, basically all the different village, and then you know different. And this is one house, and then this you get here. This is the like the here stoop, whatever it's called. And then in the distance you will just see the farm and the tree lines and stuff like that. So, yeah, so this was like a passion project. I still can pick it up and start with it. Yeah, so this is basically the village. Yeah, simply I believe like if even if we simply not just simply make uneven surface at the distance, I think it will look good. And anyway, there will be like fog and atmospheric effects. It's not gonna be visible that much, and I was planning to make night light also, mainly the night light. So now if you see, right, see, so it don't look that odd now. Wherever the river go, it doesn't matter. We can turn the river into left side also. But now you see the distance do not look that odd. But we're flat, even though there will be nothing, we can just put tree line and it will just work basically. Simple. Here we can simply turn the river like that, and nobody gonna know. Nobody gonna know. Now that simple. Okay, from this, it seems like it bent, and we can turn it more. Like that. So from player perspective, it might not be visible that much. And there will be like farm and trees and other things also. Yeah, I can see the river, but where it goes next, nobody knows. And definitely, there will be plants and bushes which will stop the player from going on the other side, and yeah, we'll make sure player don't go beyond certain area. Okay, yeah. So that's the level basically. That's not too much about it. Let's look at the chat again. If anyone here. Okay, so there is nothing. Let's look once. Let me just look back again in the chat if someone have anything. There's nobody have posted anything in there. Nothing in the latest. Okay, so if we don't have anything, I will just continue with my things. Okay. So if you have anything you want to ask, you can ask now. I'm here. Meanwhile, I keep doing my stuff. But yeah, if for normally, like if you don't know how to do your block out, you can ask me. I will help you do the block out. If you're stuck somewhere in the progress or any workflow, post it in the or join the live and ask there also. You can ask, or anything in general you want to ask, you can ask. And like last stream, we discussed our the controversy I had on LinkedIn. So like that, anything could be anything. And as always, we have two people, which is awesome. Still watching, so I will just do. Okay, so this is our academy page. As always, just the drill. As academy page, join the Discord server. Any Indian artist who is watching, fill the salary survey, send it to all your Indian artists. So we are collecting salary data, not for me. Actually, it's for the artists, so they can find uh, better salary, or they know what the salaries spectrum are, and they can ask for better salary from the next job. And then subscribe to our channel from here. Watch a few videos. We are already halfway through our milestone. And keep posting, keep watching a few videos every day. Just put into play while working. I will really appreciate it. It's gonna help me reach the milestone much quicker. That's the only goal I have for now. And here's the boot camp. If someone want to join, they can still join. And it's not like we are move forward and we leave them. So still posted. But once I'm finished with the thing and some people finish, maybe then it will be shut off, and then we start with the next phase is the group project, which I'm really passionate to start. And here's our mentorship. If someone can afford, they can buy the mentorship, which is there. And otherwise, all good. If you have any question anytime at any point, you can reach out to me through this. You can ask the question. And I also open to invite the artists who are struggling, who don't know, who are stuck and don't know where to go, where their path is. I'm here. I will speak with them. We can jump on a call, and I will help you figure out and help you get unstuck, and will make a path for you, which is you are passionate about and what you want to pursue. I know the game industry is currently really crazy right now. So, but if you're passionate, you can. So with that thing, I would just say like even like I was going to make a video, don't join the game industry. Like because currently it's chaotic and how it is happening, but that is a like really rhetorical question, but only for the people who are coming here for money. Because I've seen the people I admire posting on the LinkedIn really hard stuff now. They are getting disappointed also, and like I got into this industry by looking up to them, so it really feel weird what is happening right now, what Microsoft did, and some of the bunch of big studios. Especially, I felt sad for Romero Games. I worked with them in the past, and that also had to cancel. They had to cancel all the project and that shut down, which was really sad. Maybe they are not shut down, but the projects are cancelled definitely, and all the team is. laid off, and so many studios shut down, which is sad. And I remember in 2020 or 21, whenever the Microsoft was buying a bunch of studios, people were excited because it makes sense, because they have the game engine, they have game console, they're making these they take these all these the buying these companies to make the game, you know, a proprietary for that console, Xbox. But now, I don't know what was their plan. That was a really uh, bad move, I would say. And if there was planning involved, then it does not show up. What was the point of spending billions? Then just let them go. And this is the same happened with the Unity and buying Vita Digital. Vita Digital was one of the top most with creating tools and everything else for the industry. And then they bought them. They bought Speed Tree. They bought other thing, and then they were acquired by this other company, and then they just laid off all Vita Digital staff, and then the staff came together to start Vita Digital again as what Vita Digital have is basically. So I hope the legacy came back, and I know it's sad in there, and I will solve if someone want to start looking for other opportunities. I will say the programming is one, you can start learning programming if that can help build it in the care, and learn AI tools if you can utilize it in your skill, utilize that. But if you're passionate, definitely then don't leave so soon. I know it's hard for me to motivate every time with these layoffs also, but I'm a really optimistic person, and I believe there's a light. Yeah, and there are so many indie studios are popping up. And one thing I also recommend, you can start practicing stylized art. I'm in real estate. I haven't even tried, but I wish I would have started like few months back, because there are a lot more studios are asking for stylized art, because all the studios and people laid off. They started their own studio. They are working with stylized and much more cartoony style, because that's easy to develop, not easy to make, but easy to develop. It do not cost as much as realistic AAA art. So it's like indie stylized stuff, and there is already saturated with the realistic stuff. So if you can develop a stylized artwork as well, or put some work related to that in your portfolio, I believe there are so many indie studio, and you will find a home also with that. But always in the game industry was like that from many years, and it was not that chaotic as it is right now. And 2025 is supposed to be a little bit better, but it is worse now. And Yeah, and don't lose hope. Keep up your working on your craft, because that's anyway, if industry stays or not, they're gonna have, help you stand up on your feet. You can earn something from it. There are freelance. There is you can make do the gigs. You can upload models on the online website, which I'm also doing, which I'll share after end of the year how that go. Haven't done much, but I really want to get back to that. So uploading models on the side. If you are already sitting on your drive, you can upload some on different website and see how that goes. If that don't sell much anyway, those are not giving you anything on the hard drive, but they might sell, right? But they might not earn anything if they're sitting on your drive. So just upload. Okay. Sketchfab is free, and there are so many, all is free to upload basically. So you set it up, make few renders, upload one model a day. That's a lot of models in a year. If you're not doing anything, just do that. Learn something, put it in a portfolio, keep posting on LinkedIn and all the social media. You land somewhere. So that's like a little bit I will end up with that note. I hope I know it's really demotivating what's happening, but I'm here to support you. We are all in the same boat, so we just have to keep rowing the boat until we reach the shore. Okay, we cannot leave the boat in the middle. Otherwise, the god kraken gonna come and gonna eat us all alive. So that cannot happen. So let's just keep swimming until we reach the shore. Okay. So yeah, thank you very much for everyone for joining in, all people who are still watching. Thank you very much. And if there is nothing else, I will see you in the next one. Bye.